Hi, I'm down at the DC Armory for Sports Car Magazine, and we'll be taking a look at some of the sights and sounds of the 1994 World of Wheels. So come along for the ride with us on Sports Car Magazine. The 1994 World of Wheels, held at the Washington, D.C. Armory, featured several exotic and rare Ferraris. The blood-red Italians really stood out from the crowd. This Ferrari 275 Gtb Convertible was in good company with Barry Tillman's race-ready Testarossa. The red-headed 12-cylinder engine inspired the name of this famous Ferrari. The Testarossa name now lives on in this recent example. Also on display was this Ferrari 308 GTS, the predecessor to today's 348 series. The only non-Ferrari in the Italian display was this Alfa Romeo Sprint Veloce. This Lamborghini Countach looks Italian, but in fact it is powered by a Chevy engine. This year's World of Wheels car show also featured a junior drag racing display. George Winkler from Ramrod's Custom Car Shop is the father of a junior drag racer.
Doing a exhibition run for the junior dragsters. What we're going to do eliminations and time runs. What these kids are doing is class is starts from 8 years old to 16 years old for kids. And these cars are junior dragsters built with Briggs & Stratton 5-horsepower engines. And what it does, it gives kind of a grassroots for the kids to start racing with their parents at an early age. And what we're going to do today, we're going to literally do a time run and eliminations for the kids, just as we would do at the racetrack.
The drag strip looked authentic, even down to the starting lights. When the dragsters had finished their runs, family members would help lift them off the track for the next run. The junior dragsters are capable of reaching speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. The sport looks like a lot of fun for all those involved. Another attraction at the World of Wheels car show was the Viper Defender. This car is featured on the TV series Viper. Also on display was this bright yellow Dodge Viper, which is powered by a V10 engine. The car is so popular it is selling for well over its base price of $50,000. The show featured many American classics like this 1957 T-Bird and this Chevy Nomad station wagon. There were also many Corvettes like this classic split window and this convertible Stingray. This late model Corvette with matching engine is meticulously maintained by its proud owner. Lots of preparation is needed to maintain a show car, according to Mustang owner Carl Platt.
In preparing the car for the show, it really takes quite a bit of time. It takes about a good 40 to 60 hours just steady working at the car and you get a chance. And we tear it all apart, take the wheels off of it. We clean up underneath of the body of the car and up under the wheel wells, clean the wheels. We do all the carpet again and scrub the carpet out. And we basically take it down to almost like it's dirt and just paint the whole thing, not painting, but cleaning the whole thing over again.
Carl's beautiful 1966 Mustang convertible shows how all of his hard work pays off. From the engine to the interior, the entire car looks brand new. Other Mustangs at the World of Wheels included this flared fender example and this 1994 Mustang convertible. Shelby fans would delight in the two Cobra reproductions. Each had the classic double striping design. Since the World of Wheels was sponsored by GM, Chevy fans had plenty of cars to see at the show. There were many Chevelles from the late 60s and 70s. Camaros were also popular in both hardtop and convertible versions. The World of Wheels show is always synonymous with street rods. The practice of taking an old coupe and putting a huge engine in the chassis has been part of Americana for decades. Any of these cars would be ideal transportation to the local burger stand. Aside from the usual four-wheeled transportation, there were boats and motorcycles at the show. Harley-Davidson enthusiasts would delight at these bikes. This Ninja drag bike would certainly satisfy anyone's craving for speed. Other racing cars included Emerson Fittipaldi's Indy car and Kyle Petty's stock car racer. It was nice to see that there still is a Ford Pinto on the road. Another rare sight was the Opel Gt Dragster. This early Model A delivery truck was definitely the oldest car at the show. But this brand new Eagle 1 show car made one think back to the early days of motoring. This Bentley was the epitome of a classy British Grand Tourer at the time. Large-wheeled monster trucks were also represented at the show. The 1994 World of Wheels was a nice display of automotive culture from the US and beyond.